everybody! Today's video is going to be a very fun one. You have met Mariah many, many times. She has been through the red, the color corrections, the dark hair, and the blonde, and today we are going back full blonde. She hasn't had her hair done since May of last year, so it's been a fun little break for her, and we are really excited. She's about a level 8 naturally, so she actually lives really well. So we are really excited just to knock through all of this natural regrowth. We still have underneath here a little bit of red and brown from a year ago, so we're going to be knocking through that as well. We will also be adding extensions in, and today's video is sponsored by Finola. We are going to be using all of the Finola products on her hair, shampoos, masks, repair systems, treatments, all of that fun stuff. So if you guys are excited to watch this video, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so for Mariah today, we are going to be using lightener with 30 volume and Olaplex. And the reason we're using 30 is because the Olaplex does dilute it a little bit, and it does take a little longer to lift, so I want to use the 30 to get that lift in there. So what we are going to be doing is mixing up, and we're using the Simply Blonde by Kenra. And I'm really excited to use this lightener because I've never used it before, but my assistant Ricky says it's the best thing ever, so I'm really excited to try it out. And we are just going to mix up about 1.5 scoops to start. That's usually the ratio I start with. If you mix up too much, it's going to get really puffy. I don't know about this lightener, but in my experience, if you mix up, 2 or 3 scoops at a time, it's just going to be a mess. So I like to keep it a little slower to start. So I'm just going to mix my developer in there, and then I'm going to get a whisk and just mix it all in. Okay, now that that's mixed up, I'm going to use a little bit of Olaplex. And I am just going to do 1/8 of an ounce for her.
Olaplex is stronger now, so you only need 1/16 cup?
Yes, I know that. But I just get so nervous to try it that way.
I do too. Oh no, I promise
like
you.
You're fine. Okay, you have? Okay. Good to know, you guys. That's a little tip from Ricky. Oh my gosh, Mariah. Okay, you guys, so today's video, we are going to be using a bunch of Finola products. We have some hair products, as in like serums and creams. We also have the No Yellow shampoo and mask. And then we also have the NutriCare System shampoo, conditioner, and mask, which I'm really excited about because Mariah's hair is a little damaged and a little stressed, so having all of these products on her hair is going to be very fun, and I'm super excited to test them out. Okay, so I am going to be starting in the back of the head because that's where she has most of the color we're trying to break through, some faded out brown and red tones from when she had those colors last year. So we are just going to start in the back so I can get a little more lift through those. I am using my Firmar foils and my board. I have 2 sections back here and then 1 upside down triangle up top, and that is the section for the back of the head. And I am just going to be knocking through this, making sure I saturate really well so that we can get the desired blonde. So I wanted to zoom in right here so you guys could see I am doing very fine baby lights, almost slicing in some areas. This is what I like to do when I am trying to get a lot blonder. If you have bigger, thicker sections, you can get a lot of bleeding sometimes, not thorough saturation, and it doesn't lift as well. But the thinner the section, the easier it's going to lift, and you're going to have a more even result. Alright, this is the back of the head after we are done foiling. It's so satisfying to see all those foils. As soon as I was done in the back section, I had my assistant balayage her dropouts, and we just used a clay lightener for this to open up the cuticle and pop out the rest of that gold a little more. And now I am working my way towards the front of the head. And this is a weave pattern I have been doing a lot more lately. And what it is slicing around the face and then alternating back through the interior of the hair away from the hairline with a baby light. So I did that diagonal section as a slice around her face, and now above her ear it's just a regular baby light. And this is just going to give us brighter, lighter pieces around the face while maintaining that brightness throughout the rest of the hair too, but making her hairline stand out a little more so that when she pulls her hair back, it's super bright. So you guys can kind of watch what I do, but it's just on a diagonal pattern, one after the other, and you'll see the pattern it starts to create as I do more foils. Alrighty, now the real fun begins. These are color Diana from my hair extension line, and it's a low-lighted blonde. We are going to be purple shampooing these with the Finola No Yellow Shampoo. Look how freaking pigmented that is. I am so excited to try this, you guys. So I am just going to be saturating the hair completely with this and seeing what it does. I had heard so many amazing things about Finola before I tried it, but I had never tried it myself, and I am so glad that I did because I fell in love with it. I just saturated for a couple seconds here, worked it into the hair, and then immediately rinsed because I did feel like it went really quickly, and it did its job. I will tell you guys that. It worked very fast. I was really happy with it, and it honestly is the best for giving white blondes that silvery, purpley, you know, bright white tone, but it also tones down beigey blondes perfectly as well since it is so pigmented. So I would definitely recommend the No Yellow Shampoo. I loved it so much. I would say one thing is make sure you're working it through really well, especially with extensions, because with extensions it's easy to have splotches and end up not even. Just because of purple shampoo in nature, you have to work it through the hair. But yes, I was super impressed with this shampoo, and I'm so excited to try it again. And now I am just blow drying the extensions. I have to tell you guys, this little Hairworks clip that I'm using to hold the hair extensions in place is a dream. It is definitely a game changer. I got mine on BehindTheChair.com, I believe. It's seriously amazing if you work with extensions and you're toning and coloring and blow drying them. I would highly recommend getting one. Okay, now I'm pulling out all of her foils. She had so freaking many in her hair, but she got really blonde. I'm so excited. I have a little routine before I start toning that I use on every single blonde. After I take out the foils, I rinse out the bleach, and then I use either Maxi Wash or Balancing Wash from Kevin Murphy, which is the line I carry in my salon, and that just cleanses the hair really well, gets all of the residue out, and gives us a very nice canvas for the toner. And then after that, I coat the ends in Olaplex number 2, and that's just going to give us a little treatment while I tap or smudge the root, and then I will rinse it out before I tone the ends. We are tapping her root with Redken Shadesy Cute 8N today, and we are just barely tapping to diffuse the line. We're not dragging it down because we do want a bright blonde look. And then we are going to be toning her ends after this. This root tap will sit about 5 minutes. It depends on the client, but it's usually anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. But with her, we're just going to do 5, and then we will rinse it out and then do the end toner. Okay, I just had to keep this clip in here because it's so funny. It looks like I'm just in the background texting while my assistant's doing all the work, which is probably true. I actually think I had just posted an Instagram story of him, and so I was just posting it, but it just made me look really lazy, so I thought it was funny to include it. Now that her root tap is done, we are toning her ends, and we are using Redken Shades EQ 9V, 9P, 9T, and the reason we are using those three in a combination is because we want to mimic the icy blonde tone that the Finola gave us in the extensions. I'm so excited. The extensions look perfect, and her hair is going to match so great. Okay, we are going to be mixing these two masks together for her hair today. It's the NutriCare mask and the Finola No Yellow Conditioning Mask. And I just have to tell you guys, I love it when lines carry a purple conditioner. Purple shampoo is so great, but it can dry the client's hair out. And this is going to give us a deep treatment while toning the hair, which I think is absolutely fabulous, especially for clients to take home and do on their own so that they're taking care of their hair as well as maintaining the tone. So my assistant Ricky here is actually going to mix the two with both of them together, just kind of equal parts, and then put them on her hair. That way it's toning and treating it at the same time. You guys, I am so excited. Finola has decided to give my subscribers 10% off their next order. Anything in the Finola Aftercare system, which you can find on salonguys.com. I'm super excited about this discount because these products are a little pricier, but they are well worth the price because they work so well. And you get a little bit of a discount, which is awesome. Save a little money, use some amazing products. It's a win-win. I loved everything that they sent me. This whole line was incredible. There was a few other products that I used on her as well, but I didn't mention in this video, but I have been using on other clients after this just because I love them so much. But I will go over everything I did use in this video. I will put it at the end so you guys know what to get. But I will say that since filming this, I left the Finola No Yellow shampoo and conditioner in the back room to do extensions, and they are almost already gone. So everyone at the salon has been loving them, and we are so excited to be carrying Finola and to be using that in the future. Now that her beautiful color is done, we are adding in tape-in hair extensions from my line Jessi Styles Hair. We are using 2 bags of Color Sky and 1 bag of Diana to break it up a little bit. I'm so excited about this result, you guys. It looks incredible. So we are just going to be taking off a couple of inches and blending. She likes it to be a little shorter. These extensions are 22 inches and we cut them to about 18 inches. That way she has long hair still, but a little more manageable. When it comes to hair extensions, blending is key, making sure you get a really good baseline, but also blending in the face framing layers so that her own hair blends in with the extensions.
blending layers through the back as well. That is what's going to make your extensions stand apart and look like the natural hair rather than looking like hair extensions.
I'm like inhaling it. Woo! Blonde bombshell.
Jessi's like, you know, bring your makeup or make sure you put makeup on.
I know, and then you're like, I don't have makeup, I don't own it.
Is it cute?
Mariah, you look freaking amazing.
Okay guys, we just finished Mariah's hair. What do you think of her makeover? She's now officially a blonde again and she is staying that way forever. I'm making her sign in blood. No more red. But we just did a full highlight and added extensions in colors Sky and Diana. Tell us what you think in the comments below and don't forget to tell me what type of videos you would like to see in the future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.